Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Justice for Comics. It is Friday afternoon and it is time to review the CBSI Hot 10 list. This list comes out every Friday afternoon and there are some cool looking books on it this week, so we're going to review that in a second. Also, I got in the mail today, this is the Clayton Crane I think it's King in Black, #1. This is I guess it's the black light special. So I guess if I had a black light, I turn off the lights, this thing will glow. I don't know, supposedly. This is a pretty rare book. I think there's only 1,000 of these made. I'm going to say I spent $40 or $50 for it, and I think it sells well over $100 right now. So it's done pretty well. I can't remember the website I bought it from. Slab City, maybe. I don't know. It was one that I don't buy from very often. So, yeah, I mean, it's sold out, I think, and it's done well. I think it's gone up in price, but it's a cool cover. It's Clayton Crane. I don't know if it's the first black light cover, but I know there's a Wolverine that sold out recently. I missed getting that one, but yeah, the Venom one's pretty cool. I think this is the first one. I don't know. I don't know if it's the first one, but it could be. I've never heard of a black light cover before, so maybe one day if I'm in a club, I can pull this out and show off my comic book if I'm in some type of club or something. I don't know. So there you go. The Black Light, King in Black, #1, Venom cover by Clayton Crane. Pretty cool. All right, so let's jump into it here. Let me zoom in a little bit, and I think that's too much. Yeah, let me position my camera a little bit better. Okay, there we go. So let's take a look here. Hot 10 list. We'll start off with number 10. The Usagi Yojimbo. Number 16. The 1 in 10 variant. They've got the wrong name here. It's not John Santaluco. I think it's Somervio. Sommariva. Semeriva. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah. I tell you, if your name isn't really easy to pronounce, you're probably going to have a hard time becoming famous in anything. It doesn't matter if it's acting, comic book writing, drawing. Yeah, I don't know. He should consider changing his name. So this is going between $40 and $50. I mentioned this over a week ago that I like this cover. I told everybody to get it if you could. I picked one up for $17 and then another one for about $25. So I've done really well in this, as I knew this book would do well. It's a cool cover. You guys need to listen to me. I have an eye for art. I'm usually spot on almost every time, and I knew this cover was going to be popular. It's just a cool cover. The coloring is great. You know, cherry blossoms. I mean, it's just a sweet cover. The next one, number 17, 1 in 10, is I don't like it, so I won't be buying the next one. So not every one of these ratio variants of Usagi Yojimbo do really well, but I'd say, you know, if the art's pretty good, they usually do well. There's a lot of people that collect it. So I was predicting this was going to be a good one, and it made the list. Glad to see it on the list at number 10. Number 9 is the Paybacks, #1. Donny Cates, Jeff Shaw. I don't know anything about this. Dark Horse. I'm assuming this is an old book. I've never heard of it. Says no spoilers on the reason why this has jumped out of the dollar bins, but I can see it heading back there. So, you know, everything. Donny Cates is a decent writer. He's not near as good as the hype on him. So I do like Donny Cates' writing for the most part, but I don't think anything he shits out is going to be fantastic. So I'm not a disciple of Donny Cates, let's put it that way. Number 8 is Something is Killing the Children. Number 5, I do have this book. I've been collecting all the A covers since issue number 1. It's hard to believe this book is now pushing $90. It's crazy. And it's a popular series. It's well written. It's James Tynion, and people are going back and they're collecting the entire series. So I'm not surprised it's doing well, but I am surprised the prices are that high. Number 7 is America #1, the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant. I guess she's going to be showing up in a Disney Plus series at some point. A 9/8 just sold back in November for $66. Now this is selling raw between $60 and $100 if you can find it. I'm not a big fan of the action figure variants, but I know there's people that collect them, so collect on, I guess. Number 6 is Star Wars #10, the Terry Dodson 1/25 variant. It's a cool, nice cover. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Dodson. I think he's okay. I think it's a he. I think it's a he because there's a Rachel Dodson. I don't think they're brother and sister. I think they're married. This is selling between $50 to $70. It is a 1/25. Probably a lot of shops didn't order 25 copies of Star Wars #10. Now with the Mandalorian popularity, everything Star Wars is getting looked at, and especially the hard-to-find ratio variants. So that's the reason this book is doing so well. It's not because Star Wars has great writing and it's a great comic book to collect. It's not. It's all due to Jon Favreau and the other guy that's directing with him. I can't remember his name. But it's all basically due to the Mandalorian. Number 5 is Iron Man. Number 5, the Frank Cho 1/25 variant. I don't know why this is on here. Frank Cho, maybe. I don't think it's all that appealing of a cover, but to each his own. It's a $60 to $70 book now. Number 4 is Crossover #3, Todd McFarlane foil, 1 per store variant. This is doing well. Donnie Cates, Jeff Shaw, $100 book now. It is a cool cover. McFarlane usually is popular with the collectors. I don't know what this it says. It ends up with a 3-figure variant, so this is going for $1,000 now. It seems crazy. But anyone that had the foresight to buy this, I don't know how. I guess if you were a shop and you ordered enough, you could get one of those. But I don't think I would spend $1,000 on that. Number 3 is Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi Force Storm #1. That's a long title. Second print. It was a $50 book. Now it's $350. I would stay away from all this stuff. Any of these Star Wars books that are super hot, I would not buy them. I think 6 months, a year from now, all these books are going to be back down to probably below $50. These prices are not sustainable. I just don't think these books are going to hold that value. So be very, very careful. That's my opinion on that. Number 2 is Star Wars High Republic #1, the incentive variants. The 1/25 is selling for $70. The 1/10 is selling for $20. Again, Star Wars is going crazy. I don't like this. I don't think this title is all that good. I watched the promo on it. It's full of SJW themes and tropes, and I don't think it's going to do well long term. I did order just a couple, a copy of the Pewtree variant. I think probably, and also number 1 here on the list. I believe that's the B cover. B or A cover. I did pick up one of those as well. I may sell them if someone's going to pay me $30 for these books for something I just spent $3 for. I'm probably gonna sell it. So I don't think I'm gonna keep my Star Wars High Republic books. I might keep the Pewtree Yoda cover if I was gonna keep one of them. All the rest, I'm gonna sell them. So do what you want, but I don't think these prices are going to be anywhere near this range in the next few months. I think the prices will go right back down to cover price. Maybe it'll hold $10, but yeah, there's no way these books are going to be worth $30 in a few months. So that's my take. Obviously, Star Wars is the big winner. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the top 10 are Star Wars books. I'm going to have 1, 2. I have 3 of the top 10 in my collection. I've got number 10, number 8, and number 1, and that's it. So that's my take on the Hot 10 list for this week. Honorable mentions, Imperial Valley Comic Con from 2020. Issue number 3 is a cool-looking Boba Fett cover. Back in November, it sold for about $75. Now, I guess in December, it was a $125 to $150. Now it's going for $250 plus. A 9/8 virgin cover of this. I guess there were only 100 of those made. Sold for about $850. 9/8. And it says here, I can't imagine why anyone would want this. I mean, no doubt about it. It's cool that Star Wars is doing well. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I love Jon Favreau's take, and I think if they let him run the Lucasfilm properties, I think Star Wars will do very, very well. If they revert back to Kathleen Kennedy and all the stuff, the last 3 movies, that group, I think Star Wars will do poorly again. So I think everything just hinges on whether Jon Favreau or Dave Filoni, I think it's Filoni, yeah, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. If those guys are involved, Star Wars will continue to do well. If they're not, sell all these books as quickly as you can because they're going to go right back down in value. That's my hot take on that. The other honorable mention is Top Mix Comics number 9. I guess this is an older book. A lot of these old books, I don't know who's buying them, but you probably have a very, very small group of collectors that are looking for these older books in high grade, and they're willing to spend the money. Not my thing. I'd rather spend the money on a key superhero book, so I'm not into those weird 1940, 50, whatever they are collecting there. That's it, guys. That is the Hot 10 list from CBSI. Hope everybody had a great week. It is Friday. First week out of the year is in the books. Hopefully, we're going to have a better 2021 than we had 2020. Hope all of you are doing well, staying safe. I will have my next live stream, maybe this weekend, maybe on Sunday I'll do a live stream if there's anything worth talking about. But definitely, it seems like every Tuesday and Thursday I've been pretty consistent to do my live streams every Tuesday and Thursday. Of course, Thursday is the Whiskey, Cigar, and Comic Show. And then Tuesday, I'm just calling that the Tuesday Show. And then, of course, I feel like I'm going to record videos for New Comic Book Day and the review of the Hot 10 list. I think I'm just going to record videos. It's easier, quicker, and I don't really need to do live streams for those. So if you will, leave a comment, hit the like button, and please share my videos. YouTube obviously is suppressing my channel. I've been stuck at 758, 759, 760 for probably the last 2 months. So I don't know what's going on. But my channel is not growing. There's probably some Filipino guy or somebody in Malaysia that is flagging my channel because I said something I shouldn't say, or I'm not espousing the liberal ideology that apparently YouTube loves. So if I sat there and talked about how I love lesbians with short hair and all these things, my channel would probably prosper, but much better. But I can't do that. I have to be myself, so screw YouTube. I am going to grow my channel organically if I can. If not, it's okay. I'll live. I'm all right if it sits there at 760 forever. All right, guys. Hope you're having a good week and have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.